This technique begins with a 3-strand braid just above the ear. Clip the rest of your hair so it's out of the way. Using the brow as a guideline, take a 2-inch section of hair right above the ear. Begin braiding the hair away from the face. Keep pulling the hair tight as you braid. Once you reach the end of the braid, backcomb the ends with your fingers to hold the braid together. Repeat the same sectioning and braiding technique on the other side. You are now ready to pin. Bring the first braid to the back of the head and pin. Pin the second braid into the first so it looks like a continuous braid. Unbraid the hair that's hanging down. You can use your fingers or the tail of a comb to give lift in the crown. I'm going to finish with air control to give a light hold. Hi guys, I'm Amanda. I'm an Aveda artist. Today I'm going to show you how to do a crown braid like I have here. It's really easy, anyone can do it, and it's a super cool look for those hot summer days. Here's what you'll need: shampoo or dry shampoo, air control hairspray, and sun care protective hair veil. Start by applying shampoo or dry shampoo to absorb oils and impurities and revive hair. Hold hair away from the head. Puff down from mid-length to end. Rub it in and shake it out. Create a center part using the pointy end of a comb, separating the left from the right side of hair, and with a clip, secure one side out of the way. Begin creating a regular 3-strand braid on the other side, starting from behind the ear and braiding towards the face. Braid all the way down and be sure to keep pulling the hair tight. Secure the end with a clear elastic. Repeat on the opposite side. Now, take one of the braids and wrap it around the front of your head, just behind your hairline, and secure with pins as you go. It's best to pin the end of the braid first to secure it in place. If your braid goes beyond your ear, continue to wrap it around, pinning parallel to the braid. Now take the braid on the other side, wrap it around the front of your head just behind.
Hi, hello.
Control hairspray will provide flexible hold. Finish by misting hair with sun care protective hair veil to help protect hair from sun exposure to minimize damage and dryness.
We're golden. Hello. Hello. Yeah, this is weird. Just unplug the receiver. Yeah. One time. Hello.
Hello.
So all you did was unplug the XLR from the receiver?
Yeah, because I figured when you came in here yesterday, you probably grabbed the mic first, turned it on, and then plugged it.
Yep.
So and then it worked fine, but then you couldn't do it now, so.
Where did this thing turn? That's weird.
That is weird. I don't know why.
Hello. Okay, still works. All right, good. Hello.
Hi guys, I'm Amanda and I'm an Aveda artist. Today I'm going to show you how to do a half-up braid. It reminds me of the fun bohemian look we're seeing at all the music festivals. I have naturally curly hair, but you can use these same steps on wavier.
Hey everyone, it's Missy. Thank you for watching. Today I'm excited to be sharing this holiday hairstyle with you, so be sure to subscribe it down below, and if you want to see how to recreate this look, then just keep watching. For this hairstyle, I want this to have a natural texture and PC definition, so I'm going to start by spraying it with the texture tonic. This helps add grip to fine silky hair, and I love it because it creates a soft texture instead of being crunchy or stiff. Then I'm going to divide out a section of hair from the part down to the ear on both the left and the right side of my head. Then with the rest of my hair, I'm going to tie it together with a hairband at the nape of my neck, but on the last wrap, I'm only going to pull the hair halfway through to create a loop. Then I'm going to take the hair left sticking out and wrap this over the bun, pinning it on the right side. Then with the leftover hair, I'm going to wrap this over the bun towards the left and pin it on the left side.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello.
Now I'm going to take the hair on the right side,
Hello,
spray it with the air control
hello,
hairspray
hello,
to give the
hello,
style a
hello.
light, flexible hold. Then I'm going to twist it together before pulling on the bottom to make it fuller.
Hello, hello.
Then I'm just going to lay it over the bun and pin it on the left side. Then I'm going to twist the ends together, pull on the edges, and lay it over the bun again, pinning it on the right side. Now I'm going to take the hair on the left side, spritz it with some more hairspray to smooth down flyaways, twist it together and pull on the edges.
Oh, I hear now. You hear it? Okay. Good.
Then I'm going to lay it
Good,
over
good,
the
good.
bun and
Alright,
tuck
let
the
me-
ends underneath the twist from the right
Can you hear me?
side. Then I'm just going to
YouTube's
pin
not
it in
live?
place on the right side of the bun.
Why is Chris saying he can hear me and everything?
Because he's probably looking at the back of the plane.
Then I'm just going to take any ends left sticking out and pin them underneath the bun.
He should, yeah.
Thank you so much for
He said
watching. I really
very
hope you
big.
enjoyed today's video. If you love Aveda products as much as I do, be sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of Aveda's beauty tips, tricks, and products, and I will see you next time.
He's like, you're going live at 8:45. You just have something.
Hello everyone, I'm Alexandra from the YouTube channel Alexandra Beater, and today I'm going to share with you a look that is amazing for winter. If you have a work party coming up or a
Hello.
family party,
Hello,
and really
hello.
just
Can you hear
any
me?
event this
Can
winter
you
that you want to
hear
look a little
me?
more put together and polished for,
Hello,
this video
hello.
is totally for you. So make sure to give it
Hello,
a like if you
hello.
enjoy it. If it's your first time here on the Aveda channel, then also subscribe. There are always new videos being posted and you do not want to miss out. If you want any info on the products I'm using today, then be sure to check the description box below. Of course, all these products are available either at aveda.com or your nearest Aveda salon. So I hope that you enjoy this, and let's get started. Recently, I went to an Aveda salon for their hair shine treatment, and you can learn more about this in the last video I did here on the Aveda channel. It's an everyday hair tutorial with a lip combo for brunettes, but believe me, people will notice how good your hair looks at the next event that you attend this winter. It's 93% naturally derived, completely customizable, so you can choose semi-permanent hair color or a clear gloss. My hair instantly looks just so much better overall. The color is more rich and intense. It feels super silky, it's super shiny, and I cannot recommend this enough. It only takes 20 minutes, so you can be in and out in no time and off to your event. I'm going to begin this look with second day hair. It's my favorite way to start a look that requires hold because you'll have a little natural texture. So the first product I'm using is the Aveda Brilliant Emollient Finishing Gloss on the top section of hair and on the bottom. I'm skipping the middle section and you'll see why in just a minute. And I like to apply it onto my fingertips. I smooth it in between my fingers, and then with a light hand I apply it by running my fingers through my hair. It's going to help achieve a very polished feel, and then I'm going to smooth my hair with the Aveda paddle brush to detangle and to get my hair prepped for a low ponytail, and I'm going to leave out a section in the front to frame my face. I'm using the Pure Abundance Hair Potion next. The formulation of this product is amazing. It transforms in your hand from a powder to a lightweight absorbent lotion. I've never seen anything like this, and it works instantly to add texture and volume, which is going to make my braid appear thicker and more full. The Pure Abundance Hair Potion is also going to create a matte texture, which is going to give great contrast between the shiny top and bottom sections of the hair. And now I'm creating a fishtail braid. So just split your hair into two sections. Then from the outside of each one, you'll grab a few pieces of hair, bring it underneath into the inside of the opposite section. This may take you a few tries if you've never fishtail braided before, but once you get the hang of it, it is very easy to do. And here's a close-up for you. So it's just two sections. I'm grabbing hair from the outside of one section, bringing it behind into the inside of the other one, and then I'm going to end this a few inches from the base. Secure with an elastic or hair tie and then start to fan out sections and pull on the braid. This will give it much more drama and it's going to make the entire braid appear larger. The Pure Abundance Hair Potion works really well to give the hair flexibility while still holding the style together. For even more hold and staying power, I just create a hole there and then I loop the hair through it at the end, and I'm also wrapping a strand of hair around the hair tie to hide it and securing with a bobby pin. And lastly, I'm going to curl any face framing pieces and also the end of the braid to give it a little lift and just really complete the look. And on to makeup now. I'm going to shape and sculpt my face with the Petal Essence Face Accents in 160 Peach Lights. It's a warm, soft peach to deep natural peach with 3 color variants. There is a bronzer, highlight, and blush all in one with Petal Soft Face Powder Bouquets. I'm also using the Pure Nourishment Lipstick Collection with 23 long-wearing satin shades expertly matched to complement your hair color. There's also 8 lip liners in the collection, and first on the 4-course menu is the Pure Nourish Mint Lip Treatment, which is 98% naturally derived and it's going to smooth and moisturize my lips. And step 2 is a primer. This is going to smooth my lips and create an even base. Step 3 is lip liner. This is the shade Bayberry. It's highly pigmented and it's going to shape my lips. It's also designed to maximize lip color benefits. And my favorite shade in the collection for a formal look is Goji. It's number 20. It's a vibrant red, as you can see, and all these lipsticks stay true for 8 hours. They do not feather and require very minimal touch-ups. They're all in satin finishes from neutral to bold colors, and for expert hair care and lip pairing recommendations, be sure to check out the Aveda website linked below. And that completes this video. Everything you need is down below in the description box. These products are available at aveda.com or your nearest Aveda salon, and if you do recreate this look, tag me at Alexandra Beater. I would love to see your looks and just chat with you and tell you how great you look, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Hey guys, it's Ashley from Best Dressed, and today I'm going to be showing you how I got these loose, beachy waves. So to start off this look, I have my freshly washed hair. It's still a little bit damp, which is going to be perfect for applying Aveda's Damage Remedy. This is a great leave-in treatment that helps repair your hair, especially if your hair has been dyed like 5 different times like me and is kind of deep fried at this point. It's really gonna help tame down all of those split ends, and it also has a built-in heat protectant, which is gonna be perfect for the curls that we're gonna be doing in a second. About an hour later, I just went and scrolled through a little bit too much of Reddit, and now my hair is completely dry and we're ready to get curling. I don't do anything too crazy sectioning wise. I know I've seen tutorials with like 50 different sections and that's just too much for me. So I'm pinning up loosely the top half of my hair, get a little bit of man bun action to keep it all out of the way. I'm taking my 1-inch curling iron and just taking random sections of hair. There's really not too much of a rhyme or reason to this whole method. I'm taking pieces of hair that are about yay big. I would say that's about an inch and a half, and wrapping it around the curling iron. And after I let out my curl, I always like to give it a nice little cuddle, because you know, your curls need a little bit of love too, but also for the practical reason that your hair forms its structure while it's cooling down and not while it's heating up. So holding it while it's cooling down definitely helps your curls stay in longer. To explain my super advanced method a little bit more, I'm curling away from my face, and as I go around, I'm not laying my hair super ribbon flat. I'm keeping my grip at the end so it kind of twists around the barrel a little bit, and that'll help you get a much more natural beachy looking curl rather than those tight ribbon curls that look a little bit faker. Time to unleash the top section. Once I get to the top section, the first part that I always curl are these little face framing bits. Honestly, the rest of your hair can look pretty jank, but as long as your face framing bits look good, you're good to go. I don't hold these front sections in the curling iron too long because I don't want them to be super duper tight curls. I kind of want them more relaxed than the rest of my hair. And then we're just gonna finish up taking random sections around the top of my head. Waiting for my hair to curl. Yeah. And you know, if you mess up a curl, like this one turned out a little bit strange, we can just go back with the curling iron and kind of fix it up at the bottom. There we go. Good as new. Alright, we are all done curling, and magically, all of my limbs have emerged from this experience without any curling iron burns, which, trust me, doesn't happen all the time. You could totally stop here if you wanted more of a smooth, salon-looking curl, but today I wanted to rough them up a little bit, make them look more worn in and casual, and like I didn't just spend the past half an hour of my life curling my hair. The real question is, why did we have to spend so much effort making our hair look effortless? That's something to think about. Next up, I'm gonna spritz in some of Aveda's Texture Tonic, which will help me get a little bit more of that beachy texture. And now I'm just gonna finger comb through my hair to try to get those curls a little bit more loose and beachy. That is the finished look. This is pretty much what I wear whenever I'm filming videos, taking Instagram posts, generally trying to not look like a potato. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you love Aveda products as much as I do, make sure to click that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of Aveda's beauty tips, tricks, and products.
Hey everyone, it's Missy. Thank you for watching. Today I'm excited to be sharing this holiday updo with you. This only takes a few minutes to do, so it would be perfect for a work party or even New Year's Eve. Be sure to subscribe it down below, and let's get started. For this hairstyle, I'm going to grab the Aveda Shampure Dry Shampoo and puff this throughout my roots and then massage the powder into my scalp. My hair is a little bit dirty, so this will help absorb excess oil and refresh my hair, and it smells absolutely amazing. Then to add some texture to my hair, I'm going to spritz it with the Texture Tonic. This helps add grip to fine silky hair, and I love it because it creates a soft texture instead of being crunchy or stiff. So then I'm just going to gather all of my hair together at the nape of my neck. Then holding my right hand upside down, I'm going to take my pointer finger and place this on the left side of the ponytail. Then I'm going to grab the hair with my pointer finger and thumb and twist my hand clockwise while holding onto the hair so it twists upwards into the French twist. Then I'm going to slide bobby pins into the left side of the twist until it feels nice and secure against my head. Then to set the style in place, I'm going to use the Aveda Air Control. I love using this because it's a light hold hairspray, so it sprays on dry and has a flexible, workable hold. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you love Aveda products as much as I do, be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any of Aveda's beauty tips, tricks, and products, and I will see you next time.
Hey guys, my name is Alex Gabery and I create hair tutorials here on YouTube. And today I wanted to share a simple yet elegant updo that's perfect for any fancy event or special occasion that you might be attending this holiday season. So let's just get started. To prep the hair, I first applied the Pure Abundance Style Prep. I generously
gotta wait for my cue, you know. Good morning. How is everybody? Happy graduation day. Welcome family and friends from afar. We're really excited to try out some new technology. We're learning that 2020 is the year of change and adaptability. So we are trying something new with a virtual graduation ceremony. So we are so thankful that we still get to celebrate with you all and celebrate your accomplishments and wish you well in your journey now that your time is almost to a close here. So again, welcome to the Aveda Institute Des Moines. For family and friends who maybe haven't been here or don't know who some of us are, my name is Jessica and I'm the Student Services Coordinator here at the Institute. And I have the privilege of working with each of you lovely students as you get closer to graduation and kind of help them navigate their path into the working world. So you're going to hear from a variety of your educators today, other staff members, institute owners. A lot of us have some well wishes that we would like to bestow upon you. So to get things started in true Aveda fashion, we're going to start with a little wellness. And that will be led by one of our SD educators, and her name is JC. So come on up.
All right, so one of my favorite ways to do wellness in these graduation ceremonies has been to find a quote that is either relevant to the times that we're living in, the classes that we're celebrating. So as I was looking this morning, I stumbled across one that focuses on gratitude. And I think that that's very relevant for this time of year and just the year of 2020. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. Naturally, this time of year, we just celebrated Thanksgiving. We're going into the holidays. We just kind of lean into gratitude. Everyone, just posted all their selfies with what they're thankful for this year. And just really kind of naturally we focus on togetherness and what we're thankful for. I think one positive thing that's come out of COVID is it's really kind of forced us to not just focus on the bad things, the weddings we've had to push back, the concerts that were canceled. It's really easy to get really down about that kind of stuff this year. And I know for me personally, it's really made me focus and realize, wow, I'm lucky. I have so much to be thankful for. I'm so thankful that we get to be here in this room today. I think you guys know, before you started, we had to be shut down for a couple months. And that, I think I can speak for all of us when I say seemed like an eternity. And I never thought I would be so happy to come to work again. And we did virtual learning and I think we killed it, but it obviously was not ideal. So I'm just so thankful for you guys that you guys got to come and do your whole program in person, hands-on with each other, which again, I never thought that would be something that we would be so thankful for, but here we are. So, throughout the ceremony, I won't put you guys on the spot. I've done it before where I've made everyone go around and say what they're thankful for. But I just want you guys to kind of be thinking about that and reflecting on that during your ceremony, throughout the rest of your day. So it's pretty amazing what just focusing on gratitude can do as far as, the energy in the room. It just totally changes when people get to talking and get to thinking about everything they're thankful for. And it just really can create a lot of positivity. So I just want you guys to be reflecting on that today because you guys have a lot to be thankful for and a lot to celebrate today. You guys, well, you're not all the way done with your programs yet, but I always say, if it were easy, then anyone could do it. So you guys have a lot to be proud of. So before I ramble too much, I'm going to hand this back off to Jess.
Thanks, JC. I think that gets us, I know it puts me in the right frame of mind for some celebration. So I hope you all feel that way as well. Next, we're going to do some student awards, which is very exciting. I guess I forgot to mention, you all here know it, but we're celebrating 2 SD classes today. So we have our lovely Snapdragons and our lovely Clovers. So yes, snaps for that. They started about, maybe a month apart, 6 weeks apart. As JC alluded to with COVID, we obviously had to change some things, and that included not wanting you guys to start via virtual learning. So we had kind of pushed some things back. So we have some that are graduating as soon as tomorrow, right? Yeah, woo! And then with the other class, really into like the beginning of the new year. So we get to celebrate you for a whole nother month. So student awards are going to be for both classes. So when I announce your name, come on up, get your award. If you want to do a little dance for the camera or say hi to your family, whatever, you definitely can. Catherine will be up helping me hand out, so she can do a little dance with you if you. So yeah, let's get into it. So first we are going to acknowledge our academic champions, and these are our students who essentially scored in the top 2% of the class. So they maintained a 98% or higher on all of their written tests, their practical tests. So you guys are going to be passing that exam with flying colors. So our first academic champion is Beth Lincoln. Come on up. She's not here. Congrats, Beth. So Catherine will dance. Okay. We will give that to her tomorrow. Hi, Beth. Oh.
We hope you're watching, Beth.
Next academic champ is Taylor Roseboom. Woo! Yeah! Yay! Jessica Steeples. Woo! Nathan Beamer. Woo! Lindsay Howe. Brianna Schuhart. Yay! Woo! Drew Specht. There she is. No pressure. Yay! And Kiera Zapp. Great job, friends. Yes. Those are not easy exams. A lot of studying and time and effort goes into that. So congratulations. Next, we're going to do some attendance recognition. This is my favorite thing because, that's the world I live in with attendance. And I'm really loving so many of these 100% attendance students. That's a really hard thing to do. You guys are here 10 hours a day, 30 hours a week, in a time of COVID. Yuck. So congratulations to these guys. Nathan Beamer, 100% attendance. He's like, duh. Sierra Bogue Kirby. Yeah. Amber Reese. Right there. And Taylor Short. Woo! Not to be forgotten, though, are those also achieving 95% attendance. The kind of silly thing with attendance tracking is even if you miss like 2 hours of school, that is such a great accomplishment, but technically it's not 100, right? So these students are graduating with above a 95% attendance, which is still an amazing feat. So first is Brianna Burrell, who's not here. Hi, Brianna. Next is Brianna Colwell. No? Congrats, Brianna. Was Catherine a cheerleader in another life?
And in this life.
Oh, and in her current life. Madison Dante. I know this lady was smidges away from 100%. Let's see, Brianna King. Yeah. Also smidges away. Yes. Beth Lincoln, not here. We still celebrate you. Chelsea Riggins. Yay, with her sparkle pants. Love it. Haley Robinson. You know, I saw her. Yeah. Taylor Roseboom. Yay. Jessica Steeples. Brady Wright. Emma Abrahamson. That one's a mouthful for me. I know. Olivia Combs. Yay. Yeah. Lindsay Howe. What? Brianna Schuhart. No, yeah, she is here. We have, I think, 3 or 4 Briannas between the 2 classes. 4, yes. And Myra Omosova. Hopefully I said that right. Congrats, you guys. All right, we're going to get into some other fun ones with, these ones are really about utilizing the education that you've received from the team here. Talking to your guests about product, pre-booking, all the things that are going to set you up for success in the spa world. So this first award is for Guest Care Champion, and this is for outstanding performance, ensuring that your guests were well cared for throughout knowledgeable product recommendations. So of course we have 1 award for each class. The first one goes to Jessica Landis. Not here? She's not here, so congrats, Jess. And from our other class, our guest care champ is Sierra Bogue Kirby. Way to go. Wonderful. Next, we have our guest loyalty. So this is our pre-booking award. So this is awarded for outstanding performance, ensuring your guests were pre-booking for timely care and guest service techniques that led to booking requests. First, this goes to Shelby Porter. Yay! Our next guest loyalty champ is Amber Reese. Okay, our next category then is for guest satisfaction, and I think we had a tie maybe in the class. Yeah, so there's going to be 3 award winners. So with our new booking software, Forest, our guests, as you know, have the opportunity to leave reviews for you. It's a star rating system, so we thought what better way than to give an award for most 5-star reviews. So this was accomplished by ensuring that your guests were well cared for throughout the entire service cycle. And the first award goes to Taylor Roseboom. Yay! The next guest satisfaction award is for Jessica Boley. And our other guest satisfaction goes to Alexis Abrio. Congrats! Yes! Yes, girl. Love it. Okay, so that concludes the awards. Obviously, we'll have opportunity for pictures later, get stuff on Instagram and do all that good stuff. So congratulations to you all. We are going to move into our guest speaker portion. This is going to come from your educators as well as Jana, the Institute owner. Of course, they've spent the most time with you, so they want to impart their well wishes. First, we're going to invite up Mindia, and she is, our educator for the Snapdragon class.
Hi. This is such an exciting time for you guys. Oh my gosh. And for me too. It's so fun when a class blends together so nicely. My little Snapdragon family. You guys have all done so many things together besides learning, because oh my gosh, learning so much. You guys really did, so amazing with all of your theory and, you know, taking those really difficult tests, and we buzzed right through it. And then we get to the hands-on. And oh, how I know you so well. It's been so fun. It's been so great to see all of your skills. And you guys see, I'll talk to you in a second. All of your skills just really improve and grow. I know you guys are all hireable, which is the main point of all of this. It's been fun to hear your guys' dreams and just see you coming so close to getting those. I have all the faith in the world in your abilities, and I'm really excited to get to know you if you want to after you graduate and clock out for the final time. I will always be a good reference for you, and you were wonderful, and you've really just blessed my life. And I thought it was so fun the other day when I heard you all call me your SD godmother. That was beautiful. That's a new one for me. I love that. So I'm going to hold on to it. So thank you. Okay, Clovers, I haven't spent a lot of time with you, but it's been really fun when we have had our interactions, and you've come to me and we've talked about things, and I think you all are going to do amazing. You have some wonderful educators, and thank you for letting me be a little tiny part of your journey. So thank you. You're all amazing. Yay. Yay, you.
Thank you, Mindia. Now we are going to hear from Christy, who is the educator for our Clovers.
Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, I'm going to have to use a few notes because the oxygen from the mask has sucked my brain cells. So I won't remember everything, and I want to make sure it's super important to me that I remember everything I want to speak about. So, okay. You guys said I'm probably going to tear up. I hope I don't do it right away, but we'll try. All right. So, you know, I always process before I think of a class, like the names that I'm going to come up with, and it's something usually just pops into my head. Sorry it took me so long for this class. They're like, do you have a name yet? Not quite. But it's funny that Clovers kind of popped into my head, and when you research the Clovers, there is a 4-leaf clover, which is very rare. There's actually more 3-leaf clovers than 4-leaf clovers. So 4-leaf clovers are rare and unique, and wow, I mean, it pretty much just sums it up for you guys, right? Very rare, very unique. And the 4 symbols are for faith, love, and luck, of course, and hope. So it's just amazing how this kind of all boils down to it. And really, this is for everyone when you're thinking about starting with luck, of course. I don't think there was any luck involved here. I think you guys worked hard. And with the last 5 months that you've put into all your work, I feel like I'm pretty much the lucky one here. The fact that I got to see you grow into amazing healers. So I think it's more skill than luck. So, and this is for you as well. So I don't think it was much about the luck part of it. As far as hope, my hope for you is this. So I hope that you take what you worked so hard for in these last 5 months and share your amazing gifts with the people that need you right now. Because you are essential at this point. Everyone needs you. We're still in this crazy world where people are going to need you, right? So you have become essential workers. So my hope for you is that you can share that with your family and with the people around you and with people out in the world. And I really hope that your friends and family appreciate you as much as I do, and maybe they could give you a little something special tonight, maybe a foot rub or something, because you've all worked so hard and you've had to, be in people's faces and they aren't wearing face coverings, so you're taking a risk, and that just shows how passionate you are about your career, right? So I appreciate you, and that's my hope for you. As far as faith, I do have faith in each and every one of you that whatever your path leads you to and whatever direction you go, that it was no accident why you got there, okay? Sometimes your path will change, but if you continue down the road that you've always gone, I know it's going to be the right direction for you, okay? So have faith in what you're doing here and utilizing that and go for it. And last but not least, love, right? So how crazy is it that we got to meet just looking at our eyes, right? The eyes are the windows to the soul, right? They say this is where your light is. This is the most important sensory organ in the body. And isn't it crazy that our first meeting was with the eyes? So there's no question in my mind why we had such a strong connection, because the first thing we got to do was look at our eyes and look into what's inside of us, right? I would say that there might be some crazy plan in the world for us right now dealing with the eyes. If you are familiar with Ayurvedic learnings, the third eye is really about seeing beyond the obvious. Okay, so I feel like maybe this is a plan for the world right now, that maybe we look into each other's eyes and we're starting to see we're less distracted, we're fully engaging, we're looking at someone and learning about them, we're not judging anything else, we're just looking directly into who the person is. And maybe there's some crazy world or some crazy thing out there right now which is making us start to look at people a little bit differently and start to really see who they are from the beginning. So all I know is love is definitely in each and every one of you. I've seen it in how you interact with each other. I've seen it in how you interact with your guests. I see it in your eyes. You all have a light in your eyes. You're so focused. We talk about this, about how focused you are, just getting your quotas done and getting your skills done. And I see the love all the time. Love, I think, has softened us all through our eyes, right? So we've all become a little bit softer. I hope that you take love and you use your passion and really pursue that with other people and share that. I know it has softened me a little bit, just being able to, look at someone versus thinking about a million other things or judging them. You really have to look at someone when you're talking to them now, right? Because you can't read their lips. You can't not fully engage with someone, right? I want to say that I could not have asked for a more unique or rare class to have. For your friends and family and your parents, I appreciate you for, raising your children and raising these students to be amazing people, because they truly have changed how I maybe have opened my heart a little bit more to people, and it's because of you guys. So I just want to say thank you so much, and I'm so proud of you. And I can't wait to see great things from you. So.
Christy, always bringing the tears. I love it. Thank you. So to round out this Love Fest is the Love Queen herself, Miss Jana Van Polen, Institute owner.
You know what? Thanks, Jess. I'm always a sappy mess. I am. I'm sappy and just, I just want to hug each and every one of you guys and put my tears all over you. Wow. I get emotional for a minute, too. I wish your family and your friends were here with you right now. But they are. Let's all turn around and wave at them. Okay. Hi. Okay. So they are here. I wish there was a lot more hugs that we could do with them right here after you receive these wonderful awards, and congratulations for that. We love to see this full room, but this room is so full of love. So full of love. And we could talk so much about the pandemic, but it's all about you guys right now, so let's not talk about pandemic. Okay, I'll talk one thing about pandemic. I want to thank it just a little bit. I want to thank it for letting us know the strength that lies within us. Okay? Let us realize what that's done to us. And I love what Christy said about the third eye, the opening eyes, the looking at eyes. You know, I love smiles because I think I was born with one and I'll end with one. It's just the way I am. But there's nothing more than looking in the eyes because you're seeing the soul. You really are seeing the soul. Sometimes smiles can be a little bit not true, but eyes are always true. Okay? They're always true. So anyway, thank you, pandemic, just a little bit for letting us find this inner strength. I want to thank, I kind of feel like our first class because this is kind of a different class. And I remember our first class that ever graduated, I just wanted to give thanks. I wanted to give thanks for the students that are here. That was one of our first classes. I wanted to thank all of the staff at our school for allowing the school to be here and to helping me be such a part of an amazing company, an amazing team, and to graduate such amazing students. And the educators that had to learn, the staff that had to learn a different way of learning. Some of you guys had to learn a different way of learning. I want to give gratitude to that too. So that's a lot. And then I want to give thanks to the family and the support during this time. They're a big part of why you're here, and they're a big part of why you're graduating. So we want to thank you guys all at home and for allowing you guys to be here, okay? So after that pandemic is all about you. You have a degree in your hand. You're going to have a degree in your hand to go actually touch. You have a license to touch. You have a license to heal. And you have a license to do more than you'll ever know you can do. But remember, that license is a piece of paper, but it's worth so much. But your mind thinks, and it has all the knowledge that your educators have taught you. Your hands have the ability to do everything that you were taught to do. And this part will heal and help touch. And then you have the heart. And you have the heart that feels. So you have the knowledge. You have the work skills. Never forget this heart, because it's the why. It's the why you do what you do. It's the why you came here, and it's the why that you graduate, and it's the why that you're going to be in your treatment rooms doing amazing things. There's one thing I've always said, and I said it on one of my videos. I think I said, I always knew how much I loved, adored this industry. I just never knew how much it would love me back. And it has loved me back fourfolds, and it will to you as well. I have one really crazy story. You know, I'm a cosmetologist, but, you know, we can do facials, and I just was never great at them, you know, but I just liked them because I just love touching and making people feel good. So I had this one guest, and I'm from a small little town, and I moved up to Des Moines going, it's a big city. And so I'm like, oh, I'm so nervous and scared. And I had this one doctor, her name was Dr. Barb Motes. And, oh, she was an emergency room doctor, so just crazy hours, crazy busy, crazy things happening in her life. So she was always so gracious to come to the salon. This was her time. And so I would do her hair, and I would put conditioner on it. And she loved treatments because we colored it a lot. She really liked to be blonde. And so we conditioned it a lot. During the time the conditioner was on her hair, I said, do you want me to give you a facial? And she's like, can you? And I said, yeah, I can. Don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from because I have a hard time sitting still anyway, you know? So anyway, we didn't have a spa room at Bella when I first started there. It was on a clinic floor out where we do hair, and it had a curtain. So it was kind of noisy. But anyway, I always remember her telling me this. She would lay down on the bed, and, you know, I would take her shoes off, and I would rub her feet. And then she's like, Jana, the moment that you put your fingers on my head or my feet, whatever, my body just takes me out of the emergency room. It takes me away from all the death that I've seen. It takes me away from all this stuff that I get the pleasure of doing. I get the pleasure of saving lives, you know? And so she's like, but when you touch me, it's like, it's just, I'm in a whole nother world. And I will never forget that because we know we do that, but to have somebody really tell you, it just puts things in perspective. It puts things in perspective. So anyway, you know, I know you know what you do, but never forget the why, and never forget that I'm getting more wrinkles, and I just need you more and more every day. So I'm going to be seeing a lot of you guys a lot because everyone needs you. Everyone needs your healing. Everyone needs your touch, and don't ever forget that. I want to thank you again for choosing our school. We are a high-touch school, and I think the world is finding out that touch is bigger than it ever has been. So I'm very proud to be a high-touch school, and I'm very proud of the educators that help you guys understand that, and the staff that makes the school great. And you guys are going to do great, and I can't wait to follow you. You know I do. I ask everybody, like, how's she doing? Where's she at? What's she doing? So I can't wait to follow you guys and see the success that you will have. Success comes in many forms, so remember that. Okay? Remember that. And there's millions of quotes. You know, everybody likes to give a little quote every now and then, but I think the one thing I do, I always like, and we find it more and more right now, is what's in it. It's what's in us. It's really, really what's in us. And so be careful with your words because they become your actions, okay? And be careful and be cautious of your actions because they kind of become your habit, okay? And then kind of be aware of your habits because they become your character and who you are. And then be kind and be careful with your character because it's your destiny. And it is going to take you where you need to be. Okay? And so always look through your heart and you're going to go a long, 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 long way. Don't ever let anybody, damper that. So anyway, thank you guys for allowing me to speak to you guys. I love to come in the spa. You could probably hear me. I'm like, hey! So, I try to really kind of keep my voice down when I go in there. But thank you, and have a beautiful, wonderful day, rest of your day. And congratulations! Congratulations. And I don't I like that one.
Thank you, Jana. That was great. Next, I'm going to welcome up Catherine, our Director of Education, and we're going to do a little wellness activity. So I'll have her explain it.
Okay, so I thought this was a great way to kind of close and send off our classes and close our time together. So whatever your style is, whatever your beliefs are. I have heard these referenced as blessing bracelets. But if that's not your shtick, maybe they're good vibe bracelets, they're good feeling, they're good luck. Maybe that's what they are. So they're going around the room. You're going to choose one. And this is perfect because we have a great number of people here. And once you all have a bracelet, you're going to turn to your neighbor. And do you mind if I demonstrate? So I'm such a crybaby. I'll probably cry just talking about this. I'll definitely cry watching you all do it. So, Christy mentioned we're getting to know each other just by looking into each other's eyes. So I really love this. So you are going to just give your neighbor a little bit of your intention and attention right now. And with your blessing bracelet, you are just going to say, neighbor, and you're going to wrap it around 3 times. And each time you wrap it around their wrist, you're going to say, I wish for you, it can be whatever you wish for them, a happy and successful career, a life full of love, and a friggin' banging paycheck! Woo! And then you are going to tie their bracelet. I won't really tie it because you're going to do this on somebody else. But you're going to tie their bracelet. And then, hopefully, when the bracelet finally gets all ratty-tatty and falls off, they will have received all of those 3 wishes you gave them. So, go ahead, if you all have your bracelet, and mingle with your neighbor. Squat.
Good luck on the rover on Sunday.
The what?
Yeah, so we'll start with yours. I'll have you in the car.
Stop it. I will. Okay, it looks like we're wrapping up. People are hugging. I'm getting teary. This is too much for this girl. How are we feeling? Good and warm and fuzzy and bonded for life with these people? Good. I also wish you buckets of success and just happiness. I hope you have a great time. I hope you had a great time here, but I hope you have a great time when you leave. This is the coolest, most fun. I say all the time to my husband, he's the most boring, stuffiest, serious person in the universe. And anytime I am anywhere with his people, which are also pretty boring and stuffy and dry, and I tell them what I do, they are all just like, that's the coolest thing ever. And I was like, I know it is. Like, I know I have the coolest job ever. And I take it for granted, and I have to keep reminding myself, this is the coolest job ever. So I hope you feel that and know that. It is so fun. It's so gratifying. And as Jana alluded to, success comes in so many different ways. I hope you find what that is for you. And I hope it's just as fun and exciting for you as it has been for me. Come take my job someday. I don't care. Maybe that's what it is for you. Anyway, thank you for that time, Jess.
Thanks. All right, I know you've been eyeing these cupcakes up here, so it's becoming time. We are going to announce our graduates, and when I announce your name, come on up. You'll get a little card and note from Mindia, and you'll grab your cupcake from Catherine. We'll have you sit down with those. Once we announce both classes, then we'll do the little lighting ceremony of the cupcake. So we are going to start with the Snapdragon class. Yay! I know we're missing a couple, but I'm still going to read their name. We want to... Catherine always lovingly refers to our Snapdragon friends as our misplaced cosmos, which means you are full of energy, full of life, maybe not necessarily the spa cat we talk about in the beginning. You're our misplaced cosmos, and we love you for it. Okay, let's begin. I know she's not here, but let's still give snaps for Brianna Burrell. Also not here, but Jennifer Clark. Brianna Colwell. Madison Dante. There we go. Let's get a warm body up here. Brianna King. Jessica Landis. Beth Lincoln. Dayton McCaw. Morgan Minks. Rachel Wynn. Shelby Porter. Don't act like you don't like it, Mindia. I know you love the hugs. I know. Chelsea Riggins. Haley Robinson. Taylor Roseboom. Jessica Steeples. and Brady Wright. Congratulations, Snapdragons. Woo! Okay, next we'll switch out educators to Christy. And my list. Okay, next up is Clover. So same deal, we'll call you up, grab your little notes from Christy, a cupcake, and then go ahead and have a seat again. First up is Emma Abrahamson. Alexis Abrio. Nathan Beamer. Sierra Bogue Kirby. Jessica Boley. Olivia Combs. Brooksony de Guzman. Angela Gutierrez Hernandez. Lindsay Howe. Amber Reese. Allie Schroeder. Brianna Schuhart. Drew Specht. Mira Fruz Olmasova. And Kiera Zapp. Taylor Short. You're on my list. I just skipped over you. I apologize. Okay, so as we are getting everybody their cupcakes, I'm going to start lighting them. And as I like to say, pass your flame along, church style. Light from the next person. So this cupcake ceremony is really meant to bring your time here full circle. Here, do you want to light from that end? Okay, I think we're almost all lit. Photo opportunities a little later. So if you guys remember in your orientation, you started out with cupcakes and candles. And Sheena asked you to think about what the next 5 months of your journey here at the Aveda Institute might be like. What were your goals, your dreams, hopes, wishes? And so now we just want to project that out further and think about what are your hopes and dreams for your career in this industry? What do you want to put out there into the universe for you? I think a lot of us in this industry are firm believers that if you say it out loud, if you dream it, if you share your wishes with a friend or neighbor, that's going to culminate for you. So think about what your hopes are for yourself, and when you're ready, you can respectfully, in your tiny little area, blow out your candle. Or fan it. Yeah, go ahead, blow it out. Yay! So congratulations, everybody. That does conclude your graduation ceremony. I think it's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have had fun and feel loved and celebrated. So thank you again, family and friends. We're sad that you couldn't be here with us in person, but we hope you were able to log on and join us virtually. So have a great rest of your day, guys. pictures of our little sugars. All right, we're going to get this party rolling with Sugar Beat graduation. I feel like you guys are really close to me, which I like, but I want to be able to see all of you. So welcome to your graduation ceremony. Welcome, family and friends, if you want to wave to the camera back there. This is the year of adaptability, I think. We have all had to learn how to make changes and adjust in this crazy COVID world. But we're excited that we still get to celebrate, at least with you guys in person, and we hope your family and friends enjoy getting to watch virtually. So again, welcome. We have a lot of fun stuff planned this morning, so we're going to start rocking and rolling through it. First, in true Aveda fashion, we're going to start with a moment of wellness, and you guys have elected Miss Bree to lead us in some wellness. So come on up.
Thank you. I have to bring my phone because you know that I get off track sometimes. So, congratulations, first of all. I'm so dang proud of each and every one of you guys. To kind of piggyback off of what Jess said, I feel like this year has been a huge year to just reflect and have a ton of gratitude for everything that's happened, because it's kind of been a weird year, right? You're like one of the first classes that's had to go through something so bizarre, but I feel like it's really easy to look back and think about all the negative things that have happened, but I think if we dig deep, we can really find some pretty dang good stuff that happened as well, right? I feel like whatever happened to, like, individually to each and every one of you, whether that be good or bad, it inevitably brought you to this day. And that was the whole goal, right? To bring you to this day. You are almost done. You're almost out of here. You have completed your 2,100 hours. And that's a huge thing. And I want you to be so proud of yourselves for that, because it's not easy. And COVID made it a little harder, but you persevered. And I'm so proud of you for that. With that being said, I do want you to each have your moment to kind of talk about what you're grateful for, whether that be your school journey, grateful for just in this whole year, and maybe what this year has taught you, because I know that it's taught me a thing or two. So, Miss Mags, do you want to come up here? I know, you're first. And tell us a thing or two.
Just what I'm grateful for? Yep, and maybe what you learned. Okay, I'm grateful for my class. I feel like we've been through it together. And I learned that it's really important to stay on track and focus. And just that, like, if you have good people by your side, you can really just get through anything. So I'm grateful for all of you guys.
Eliza?
You look so stiff today. Thanks. I learned that, like Maggie kind of said, as long as you just keep a positive head on your shoulders and you get good people and keep them around, they can help you through anything. And just staying focused and appreciating all that you've learned over the year.
I love that. Thank you. Katie Cat?
I think I learned that you have to set goals, because I did not do that before I started, and it took me a long time to get back on track. And I'm really, really thankful for my class, because there were some horrible, horrible days here, and I never had a moment where somebody wasn't like, hey, what do you need? Can I help you? And so I'm really grateful for all of you.
Bailey?
I'm great at public speaking. Yeah, I'm just so lovely at it. I'm very thankful for all of you ladies. I don't think I could be here without you guys. Like, there have been a lot of ups and downs, but I think we've all stuck together, and that helped us a lot. And I've learned that you may start out with a plan in your head, and you just have to adapt, because sometimes that plan goes wrong, but you can't get upset, and you can't, like, be down on yourself because of it. So,
this whole year's been adapting, right?
Yes.
Britt?
Okay.
I'm really thankful for everybody in this room, but most importantly, my girls over here. You guys really kept me through this year. I've learned that put yourself first. It can be super hard, but you got to do it. Got to do what you got to do to graduate. And this has been a great journey.
Thanks, Brooke. Savvy.
Well, I am grateful for literally all of you. Like, I can remember at least one single thing, like, where we've all done something fun and, like, laughed and, like, I don't know. I just love all of you. But, and I learned that you really can't take anything for granted, and I think we've learned that a lot this year. Like, don't forget the people that you love, and don't take for granted the time that you have with them, because our time's almost over now, and it's making me sad.
Miss Maddie.
I guess what everyone else said. Grateful for everyone in this room. That's what everyone else said, so I guess that's what I have to say too. I guess what I learned is that you probably shouldn't wait until like 2 months before you finish to start talking to people. So yeah, don't be shy.
Nice job. Miss Haley.
Thankful for all my girls. You guys have helped me through a lot. One thing I've learned is to never take anything for granted. And things get tough, but you have to push through it.
Love it. Thank you.
Miss Stephanie.
I'm very grateful for all of you guys, the support we have through our class, from the educators, our family. One thing I learned is you really have to go with the flow. Like, so many curveballs, just stay determined, stay focused, and keep your eye on the goal.
That was great. Doop-de-loo with the beautiful hair.
Oh man. My dress is stuck to me. Okay. Oh. All right. I'm thankful for everybody here, of course. We've all had our good days, our bad days. I'm just thankful we got to spend the last, year together, a little over a year. I've learned this year a lot to adapt. I'm usually a person who has to know everything that's going on every day. I have to know the plan. And this year basically said F you. So I've had to learn not to do that. So, yeah. I don't know. I like it.
Hey?
I'm just thankful for following my heart and finding my passion, the support from my friends and family, and I just learned the importance of following your heart and doing what you want to do.
Last but not least.
I just learned that it's okay to ask people for help, and all of you have helped me in my journey here and my growth as a person. Every single one of you has given me something to learn, something to offer, and I really appreciate that. And I'm so thankful for my family, especially my parents, who have been there with me the entire time that I've been doing this and supported me 100%. And then just all of you for being here, and especially Shay and Maggie, and Chloe's not here, for always brightening my day and always having a positive attitude and being happy and just helping me with whatever I need. And you guys are just awesome, so I really appreciate that.
Let's give another big one for all of you guys. That was awesome. One thing I know for sure about you guys is you are a really tight-knit group, and I've seen firsthand that you guys are really great at lifting each other up whenever you're down, and that's been really cool to experience as your educator. So I just want to say that I'm so proud of you, and it's been an honor to be able to be beside you whenever maybe you've experienced some of those ups and downs, and it's really cool to see you come out on the other side of that. I'm so proud of you. Your team is so proud of you, and congratulations, this is your day, so enjoy it. Thanks, Bree.
I'm sure you all enjoyed being front and center on a microphone, right? No. No. All right, we are going to move into some student awards. Very exciting. I know some of you knew what was coming because you wanted to know what the different categories were so you could try to get your name called, really. Well, okay. There's just not a good spot to stand. Okay, so we have a couple different award categories. Academics, attendance, some awards, of course, involving guest care, customer service, all the skills that you have learned during your time here. First, we're going to start with academics. You guys, as you know, have a very long program. And for family and friends out there in the virtual world, all of these ladies have spent about 14 months here. There's 7 different phases, which means there's 7 different written tests, 7 different practical tests. And all of this is really building them up to be able to pass their state board exam at the end. So these students that we're going to recognize, they have achieved above a 98% academic throughout their entire time here. So huge props to you guys. First, we are going to award Savannah Harper. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you have to do some kind of happy dance to your family and friends in the camera. Perfect. Our next academic champ is Sydney Martin. A little twirl, a little... Yeah! Woo! Next academic champ, Shay Olson. What's it gonna be? A tip of the hat, maybe. Congratulations, Bailey Seifert. Wonderful. So big congratulations to you ladies. I know that's not an easy feat. I have taken those tests and I did not get an award. So props to you guys. But here we are. Next category. You guys all know the world that I live in here, which is your attendance. So of course this is going to be my favorite award. Those who have achieved good attendance. We have one award winner. This lady has achieved above a 95% attendance at graduation, and she knows who she is, Elizabeth Stiegel. Congrats. All right. So moving into some of our guest awards, these ones are really voted on by the people, you would say. So your guests, those that are being cared for through your customer service, your guest satisfaction. Our first award here is actually titled Guest Satisfaction, and this is for the student who has received the most 5-star reviews through our Forest star rating app. And she is not here, but this goes to Miss Piper Johnson. Congrats. So we'll give that to her later. This next certificate is for guest loyalty, and this is awarded for outstanding performance, ensuring your guests were pre-booking for timely care, and that guest service techniques led to your pre-booking requests. This award goes to Shay Olson. Congratulations. Is this the last one? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then this last award is for our guest care champ. This is awarded for outstanding performance, ensuring guests were well cared for through knowledgeable product recommendations. This goes to Haley Kemp. Congratulations. Thank you, friends. Next, we're going to invite up some guest speakers. As you know, you got to vote on an educator or staff member that you would like to give some words of encouragement for your time here and beyond. So I'm going to invite Callan up to share those words.
Thank you. I know you guys chose me because you just love hearing from me all the time.
But first off, congratulations. I'm proud of all of you. No more quotas, so that's super exciting, right? Maybe a couple more, but we're almost there. We're almost there, so that's good. But what's been a really neat experience for me is that I got to work with quite a few of you through your admissions process. So before you even clocked in your first hour, you got the chance to possibly sit down with me, and I asked you a lot of questions. So some of those questions were, why did you choose the beauty industry? Why was now a good time for you to start? Some of us went to college first. Some of us took some time off from high school. Some of us came right from high school. So we all had a different journey before coming here. And then another question that I asked before we began our tour was, why did you choose Aveda? Why are you visiting the school today? So I know you didn't think Bree was the only one making you come up here and speak. You did not get this fancy to sit all morning. So I won't start with you, Maggie. We'll start down here. So Savannah, I got to meet with you, so come on up. Why? What was your why for coming to beauty school?
Oh, I had already been to college before, and I just decided that I really didn't like it all that much, and I wanted to be more hands-on because I've always loved doing makeup and hair and all that, and that's why I came here. Yeah.
We're gonna circle back to this, so don't think we're just ending after this. But Brittany, come on up. What's your why? Why did you come here?
My favorite thing to do is make everyone feel loved and beautiful, and I love doing that to myself, so I thought I'd share it with everyone else and make them feel the same. So it's kind of why I did it.
Love it. Come on up, Bailey.
This is fun. I enjoy this.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Whenever someone asks me this, I always go back to when I did dance for 14 years, and a long time. And I just fell in love with doing hair and makeup, and I did all the musicals and plays in high school, and I helped do the makeup and stuff there, and that's where I found my love in doing hair and makeup. And then I chose here because my cousin recommended coming here, so yeah.
Thank you. Kate?
Okay, so I chose Aveda because I like making people feel good about themselves. I wanted to choose a career that I could be happy in for the rest of my life, and one of my friends told me that if I didn't go here, I was stupid, so.
Love it.
So I chose here just because I like what Aveda stands for, and I chose the industry because I like that you can do it from anywhere. It's all over the world, and kind of like what Brittany said, it's nice to make people feel good about themselves, and like having a client leave happy is one of the best feelings, so yeah.
Give it to your friend Maggie.
I went to college before this, and then I was like, oh, I hate this, so then I came here. And I chose this school because my sister really recommended it to me. She had some friends that went to other beauty schools in the area, and this school was not even in comparison to being better. So I was like, you know what, why not? And that's it. That's why I came here. Yeah.
Thank you. Abby?
I decided to go to beauty school because I was in cheer for 4 years, and I was always a girl on the bus, 22 girls down the line just waiting to get their hair braided, so we all had to have the same usually. And I just really loved it. It was super fun. And then again, it is really nice to be able to make people feel good about themselves, because I think that's something we all struggle with, especially women. And so it's just super nice to be able to change the way somebody looks at themselves. And I chose here because I've been getting my hair done here since I was 10. So
give it to Shay.
I chose this industry just because I've always had a passion for beauty, and I'm a people lover, so I thought this would be the perfect job.
Here we go. Okay. I chose this industry because I did gymnastics for a long time when I was little, and my mom was always braiding our hair, and I would just watch her do it all the time, and I was like, oh, I like to do that. Like, what else can I do with this? Like, I like doing people's hair. Not my own, but other people's. I chose to go to Aveda because I'm not from around here, so I was like, oh, like a little change of pace, and the Aveda name is very well known, and I just heard it was a really good school, so I'm here.
I chose this industry because it's very hands-on. You can do it wherever. I did not want to sit in a desk all my life. Nothing against doing that, but that's just not my pace. And that's also why I chose Aveda, because we were in a classroom for 8 weeks and then right on the floor interacting with clients. Yeah.
I love it.
I chose this industry because since I was a little girl, any of my family watching this can like vouch for it. I've always been one to go through other people's makeup, go through other people's hair stuff, and just start messing with it. And my cousin, she's a triple threat. She has her SD massage therapy and cosmetology license, and she's been a huge support person for me. She's pushed me through everything, and she was the one who recommended that I go here.
Can I just stand here?
You definitely.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I chose this because I was like a huge tomboy when I was younger, like the biggest one ever. And obviously I'm still not a huge like beauty girly person. So I was like, I don't know. I didn't even own makeup until I was in like 11th grade. And then I got into it and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I want to show other girls that don't know anything about that stuff how to do this. So here we are at the end.
Oh, I love it. Maddie, I think you should just come up here and talk with me the rest of the morning. So, why this is important, I think it's always great to reflect back on why did we choose this? Why did we choose Aveda? Why is this your career path now? Because I'm sure you guys know through your 2,100 hours, not every day is the best day. Some days are a lot harder than others, and sometimes we need to reflect on, why am I doing this? Some days it's a lot harder to remember that why, but remember who your friends and family were who came here to be your models. That first model who needed to be your haircut. Maybe it turned out amazing, maybe not so much, but they can also always help you remember your why, because they were the ones who always believed in you from the start, which I think is amazing to have that support system. And if you can't get a hold of your family and friends to help you remember why, always reach back out to us here at the Institute, because we can help you remember that why right off the bat. And I want you to enjoy your last time as an AIDM student. So your last day that you're clocking out your 2,100 hours, take it all in, enjoy your last day with your friends and your guests, and remember why you came here in the first place. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Callan. Wonderful. We have one more guest speaker for you. Jana Van Polen, Institute owner, is going to come up and say a few words of encouragement for you guys.
But I don't have any music, but and I liked your guys' little, your little things here. Oh, you know what? I've spoken so many, not so many, but a few of the graduations that we were able to be at. And this one kind of reminds me of our first, and because there's so many new, different things that we had to learn, work through, and really do some research and a lot of stuff like that. So I remember our first class thinking, what am I going to tell them? What am I going to? And I'm kind of thinking about with you guys, but I have to remember something. Yes, there's a pandemic, and I guess we want to talk about it just a little bit. But It's about you guys. It's not about the pandemic. But, so I'm not going to talk about the pandemic. Well, yeah, I am, just for a little bit. You know what I want to do? I want to thank it just a little teeny bit. I want to thank it a little because of the strength that people have found inside of them. The strength that I found in my team. The strength I found in Doug and I. The strength I found in you guys to see it happen. And it's not easy. It's not. But I do want to thank it because feels good. It feels good. And gratitude is something that has always needs to be given, not during a pandemic, but it needs to always be given. And so, that's enough about the pandemic. So the other gratitude I want to say is, I remember our first graduation class, and I was looking over at the staff, and I just said, thank you. Thank you for helping me do this and being such an amazing team. So I want to thank them again, just like the first time, because it took a lot of time and effort. And they did it for you guys because they knew they wanted to. And so anyway, I thank them for that. And then the other thing I want to do is, it's so sad to see maybe your family members and your support team not with you, but they really are. So if we could just turn around and say a big thank you to them. If you want to stand up, please. I know. I love that we're making you guys activate and work today. So on a count of 3, can we just say thank you to your family and support team? This is for you guys out there. We appreciate you. We wish you were here. And you are in spirit. And you are on the lens. So anyway, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I love the activities we're doing with you guys today, yeah. Now I'm going to have you all get up one at a time and say what you're... No, I'm not, just teasing. What do you use on your hair? It looks beautiful.
Shampoo.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. I love that. I love it so much. And here's the other thing about the masks. And well, let's talk about the masks for a minute. I wasn't going to talk about the pandemic, but it just goes to the eyes. And how great is it? And I remember one class I was walking down the hall, and one of the Cosmos were in the hallway, and I said, they just got done with a guest, and I said, what color were her eyes? And she went, her hair was brunette. She was a brunette. And I'm like, yeah, I know. What were her eyes? What color were her eyes? And she went, you know what? They were blue. And I go, yeah, they were. They were. Because she had the most sparkling blue eyes. There's something beautiful about everyone. And you guys have the knowledge and the ability now to be able to grow that in them and make them feel so good about themselves that you've never, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. But remember, with this education, you have all the knowledge in your mind, which makes you think about knowing what you need to do. And then your hands do the work because your brain is telling them what to do, and your hands are going to create these beautiful images. Don't forget about this one. And then the heart. The heart is what makes you understand why you're doing what you're doing. There's a lot of things that can get in the way of it. There's a lot of things that you're going to be with your salon family, and there's a lot of things that can happen. But always remember, I don't know who said the why. Yeah, it's all about the why, so never forget that, okay? And the other thing I want you guys to understand is we have the reason why we do it, and I'll say this time and time again, and I think I said it on my video, is I always knew how much I loved and adored this industry. I just never knew how much it would love me back. I never knew it would love me back so much. So remember that, and be grateful for everyone that sits in your chair. Be grateful for every hair that maybe didn't turn out exactly the way you wanted it to, and you will always grow. Learning never ends. It never ends. No, it never ends. And so continue to be a lifetime learner. And if I could leave with you guys with anything, there's so many wonderful quotes, there's so many wonderful things, but I think today this resonates to a little bit of it because, this realness has come out in all of us, this realness. And so, with your words, be careful your words that you say. Think about the words you say because they become your actions. Be careful about the actions and be aware of your actions because they become your habits. And then be careful with your habits and be aware of your habits because they become your character and who you are. And then your character and who you are takes you to where you're going to go. And so think about all that. Think about your words. Think about your habits. Think about what you do to people, how you treat people. Use your heart and always know that there's a new day tomorrow and you get to start it all over again. Yesterday's yesterday. And so do you think I could change a few things if I could? Oh my goodness, no, not a thing. Yeah, right. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right. Tomorrow's always a new day. And so you guys have the knowledge. I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what you do with it. Okay? Go out and just spread that stuff everywhere. All right? Thanks, guys. Thanks for giving me time.
Thank you, Jana. Wonderful. We are going to move along with a little activity led to you by our favorite director of education, Miss Catherine, who will come and dance up in front of everybody.
I can't believe none of you did. Okay, I remember doing this in huddle one morning outside when it was still nice and comfortable to do it outside. Now we just can't even bother. And I remember this class specifically being like, I loved it. So I thought, what better way to kind of bring us to a close, an appropriate send-off, by doing some blessing bracelets again. So as I always like to mention, we better start this. Just take one, pass it on. Maybe like blessings aren't your thing. Maybe it's like a good luck bracelet or a wish bracelet, whatever that looks like. But take a string and pass on the collection so your classmates can get one as well. And with your bracelet, thanks, girl. You are going to turn to the person next to you. You may need to do a little rearranging. Or totally a little train here. That works just fine. And if I can actually demonstrate on you real fast. Do you want to stand up? You know, you all say that, and then you get up here and you're like, well, I was a little girl, and it all started there, and then my life... I'm sitting over there like, oh, you don't want to talk. I know. So you are, Jana mentioned we are really, we have this much of our face to look at each other right now. And Christy mentioned in graduation this morning, it's crazy when you really think about it full circle. Like the eyes are the window to the soul. And this is all we have to get to know someone right now is through their eyes. We can't watch their mouth. We can't really take in their full facial expression. So it's forced us to kind of focus and put the phone down or stop thinking about something else and really, I have to really focus on Bailey to know what Bailey is saying to me. So I think it's kind of cool that we have this opportunity to kind of give our attention and our intention to our neighbor or our friend right now. And you are going to take their bracelet, and I'm not going to tie it, don't worry. And so you're going to wrap it around their wrist 3 times, and with each rotation, you are going to send off your friend with a wish or a blessing for your new journey. So I might say to Bailey, I got to do this with the microphone. I might say, I wish for you the job of your dreams, and I wish for you tons of happiness in your career, and I, of course, wish for you a rockin' paycheck. And then we're going to tie up the bracelet, and then hopefully when her bracelet gets all ratty and you can sit, when it gets all ratty and it falls off, she'll be like, oh my God, my bracelet. I'm so happy in my job. I love what I do, and I'm getting paid. I'm stacking that cheese. So that is the goal. So turn to your friend and start sharing some wishes. Oh, you sillies. I cut mine off. Do as I say. It's like that. Pretty much. It's like when you were. Because you have to pretend like that's your little beak. This is exactly what I said. Okay, it looks like we're wrapping up for the most part. Are you feeling well and wished? Oh, I'm so glad. All the blessings for the sugar beets. Good. Well, I'm so grateful for your time this morning and for being here. And we're so excited to celebrate you. And I think we mentioned Chloe's already gone. And yeah, you're next. Then what? Who do we have? Are we falling in shortly after? Okay, cool. Yay. Okay. Well, cheers to you guys. Great job. I wish you the best in your journey. Thanks, Jess.
Thank you, Catherine. Don't go too far. You're on cupcake duty. All right. So as we are wrapping up our graduation ceremony, we're going to announce our graduates. So I will call you up by name, and you'll get a little card and letter from Callan. Grab your cupcake from Catherine, and then we'll have you take a seat, and then we'll do the lighting ceremony. Okay, let me get my list of names. So our first graduate we want to acknowledge is Daphne Drahazal. And as Catherine said, I know we're missing some of our sugar beet friends today, but they might be tuned in or maybe family. So let's give them some snaps as well. So our next graduate is Alyssa Foote. Abby Hancock. Savannah Harper. You can do a little twirl for the camera, whatever. Catherine's all about the dancing. I know. Let's give snaps for Piper Johnson. Congratulations to Haley Kemp. Okay. Next graduate is Sydney Martin. Brittany McDonald. Love it. Maggie McGrath. Madeline Miller. Shay Olson. Snaps for Chloe Roberts. Bailey Seifert. Elizabeth Stiegel. And Kate Wickwire. She gets all the cupcakes. Wonderful. Cal, if you want to grab that lighter right there and go. Yeah. As I like to say, let's pass the flame, church style, if any of you guys grew like that. All right, so as your candle is now lit, for those of you that remember orientation, we're kind of bringing it back full circle. So for family and friends out there, when your students started their journey here, Sheena and Callan in admissions did a little lighting ceremony, and we asked you to think about what your hopes and dreams were for the next 57 weeks of cosmetology school, what your career goals were, what you wanted to get out of your time here. So you can do a little reflection if you want, if you remember what those hopes and dreams were, if you feel like you've achieved them. If not, some of you still have a little bit of time left to actualize those. But now we want to project it out a little bit further. So think about now the careers you want for yourselves, the lifestyle, the journey that you have for yourself. And once you have that thought in your mind, go ahead and safely within your own little bubble, blow on your own candle. Yay! Congratulations, sugar beads. Woo! So that does conclude your graduation ceremony. We would like to get a class picture out on the clinic floor, kind of in that open area by the admissions office. So Meredith will take your picture out there. If some of your classmates are still coming to school, you can try and grab them for the picture if they couldn't make it this morning. And that's it. Thanks to family and friends for tuning in. We are sorry you couldn't be here in person, but happy to still celebrate. Have a great day, guys.
you.